What's up, everyone? Back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from the WeldWerks Brewing Company, and they are out of Greeley, Colorado, and this is their Grandma J's Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Berliner. So they're calling this one a Berlin-style sour ale that is brewed with strawberry, rhubarb, milk sugar, aka lactose, vanilla, graham cracker, and with natural flavors added. It comes in at 4.6% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is just under 4.5 months old. So a couple weeks ago, I reviewed their key lime pie Berliner, and it was really good. The key lime character in that beer was fantastic. The pie kind of characteristics were somewhat lacking, subdued, but that can was 9 months old, so I feel like the adjuncts fell off maybe a little bit. Regardless, it was really good, crushable, very enjoyable. So I actually bought this one first though, but I reviewed the key lime pie one first because, again, it was about 9 months old. This is only 4.5 months old. So I'm hoping that the adjuncts have held up a little bit better in this beer and that I get more of the pie essence than I did in the key lime version. But yeah, really excited to give this one a go. So let's crack it open and get it into the glass. Using the Westbrook glass today because why not? All right, so I think that should be fine. Got vast majority of it in there. So yeah, has this really hazy orange color. Looks kind of like a New England style IPA, honestly. Very murky and turbid. Has about a finger and a half of this bright white, super creamy looking head, but that looks beautiful. Does it look like a strawberry rhubarb pie Berliner? Sure, I guess. Let's get a nose. Wow. 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 How many times I can say wow? One more time. Wow. The graham cracker is screaming. Here's the thing about the key lime pie one. The graham cracker, I wanted more of it. I wanted more of the vanilla. I wanted more of like the essence of the pie. I didn't want it to be super sweet. I just wanted more of an actual key lime pie as opposed to just key limes. I'm getting strawberry rhubarb pie. The graham cracker is screaming off the top. There's a nice tart but slightly sweet rhubarb thing. Strawberries, nice sweet strawberries. I'm getting vanilla. I'm getting brown sugar. They don't say brown sugar, but I think it's just maybe the natural flavors, but definitely brown sugar. Brown sugar. Brown sugar. It sounds like I'm not saying that right, but brown sugar, yes. Oh man, that graham cracker, along with the brown sugar and the vanilla, really making it seem like a, some kind of dessert beer. There's a little bit of like an underlying like tart Berliner thing, like a little bit of a wheat sensation. Man, this is making my mouth water. It does smell like it's going to be sweeter. I'm hoping this has a nice balance between the sweetness and the actual like strawberries and the rhubarb. I'm hoping that it kind of, the base beer kind of shines a little bit too. Anyway, I want to get into it. Cheers, everybody. That's fucking delicious. So when I pick something up that says strawberry rhubarb pie Berliner, that's what I want to taste. It is balanced too. As I keep on talking and the finish is hitting me, man, you do get the Berliner Weisse. This is great. This is great. Wow. All right, so body on this one. Lower side of medium, approaching medium, a little bit bigger than I thought, which is fine. Still has a nice light feeling on the palate, but you can tell it's a little bit thicker. The mouthfeel, it's very spritzy. It's crisp. It's very refreshing. There's a lot of spritzy carbonation on the tongue, dancing on the tongue. It's kind of what I expect from the style. So body's nice, mouthfeel, spectacular. The taste. The most simplistic way to put this is someone took a strawberry rhubarb pie and somehow blended it into a Berliner Weisse. But you still get that Berliner Weisse kind of quality to the beer, just that pie character on top of it. It's a great blend, in my opinion. This is everything I wanted the key lime pie one to be, to a T. Like, this is great. Right at the forefront, all that pie character. It's brown sugar, it's graham cracker, it's vanilla. And then right over top of those, you get the strawberry and the rhubarb. Sweet and tart strawberry rhubarb. It just has that authentic feeling. Passes through the palate. This is a lot of times I'll get like the base beer up front and then I'll like the adjuncts in the back. This time it's flipped. and about halfway through the palate, 2/3 of the way through the palate, a really nice Berliner Weisse characteristic hits. It has this weedy, really nice, tart, slightly acidic kind of vibe to it, and that's what you're left on the back of the palate. You're left more with the base beer, a little bit, there's a slight remnants of like a graham cracker and a strawberry. This is firmly tart. It's not overly sweet. The sweetness hits you at the front, but it kind of dies out and the tartness takes over. It finishes slightly acidic. There's a little bit of like a tannic kind of feeling too on the back of the palate. This finishes semi-dry with no bitterness, but again, it's not too sweet because there is a decent dryness. And again, that tartness and acidic and kind of tannic feel makes up for it. 4.6%, you can't tell because you probably shouldn't at this point when it comes to beer. I feel like if you have a 5% beer or lower, I would actually say, like, if you can taste alcohol nowadays with all these breweries doing crazy shit, if you can taste alcohol in a like sub 6.5% beer, then that's crazy because it just doesn't happen too often for me. Yeah, this is, dare I say, great. This is phenomenal. Again, Grandma J strawberry rhubarb pie Berliner. Yeah, I get everything. I get the strawberry rhubarb pie, I get the Berliner. I'm getting most of the adjuncts. This is what I expected when I picked this up. Very rarely do beers, especially like dessert pastry sours or big pastry stouts, rarely do they really impress me to the point where it's like, man, you nailed what you were going for. I think they nailed it here. I'm not gonna give this a 5 out of 5 because I feel like I maybe want a little bit more of the strawberry rhubarbs and the base to come to the forefront. The graham cracker, brown sugar, vanilla, it's definitely the predominant note and it's kind of big. But I enjoy that. I can't give this a 5, but I'm going to give this a fucking super high score. So Grandma J's Strawberry Rhubarb Pie Berliner, they nailed it. Stylistically, this is basically a 5 out of 5 for myself. Low 4.75 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.7 out of 5. This is one of the highest rated beers that I have drank in the past probably, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 months. This is great. And I didn't think that I would be going gaga over this one because, again, the key lime pie, even though it was really good, I think I gave it 4.25. It kind of let me down from what was on the label. This did not. Price point availability. Price point, I believe these were $18 a 4-pack, which, yeah, I mean, now that I'm drinking this, it's only 4.6%, but look at all those adjuncts. I feel like, obviously you're paying for those. But yeah, I mean, if that's the going rate at the brewery, then in distro they got a good price. If it's even cheaper at the brewery, like 15 or 16 bucks 4-pack all day long. But $18 4-pack, I paid like $4.79 for that can. I would do it again. It's that good. And availability, I have no idea. I mentioned this in the last couple WeldWerks reviews. We started to get some distro from them. Some of their sours showed up, some of their hop forward beers, a couple lagers. So I think a couple lagers, and maybe it was, did they do a pastry stout? There's a couple, I don't know, we've seen like 6 to 8 of their beers. So if you now get WeldWerks in your area and you're not in Colorado, let me know if you do, because I'd be curious about the availability of these guys. I want to try more from them, so hopefully more of their stuff shows up. Yeah, I'm kind of speechless. I can't believe how fucking good this is. I'm so happy. So if you've had this one before, post in the comment section. Let me know what you think about it. If you've had any of their like pie Berliners or fruited Berliners, let me know if there should be one that, or there should, if there is one, if there is one that I should keep an eye out on, because I picked up the key lime pie in this because I like both these pies. I didn't see any others, but if others show up, I'm probably going to grab them. Anyway, I'm done. Flatten my gums. To the next one. Cheers. 4.6%, can't tell.